I'm Maggie Davis.
I'm Louise Brownsberger.
And we have directed an absurdist farce called
Conform by Reed Conrad.
We would like to thank the Davises, the Brownsbergers, and the Bergers for lending us their homes for rehearsal.
And we're so proud of our cast. We'd like to give them a huge thanks because they've worked so hard on this production, as much as hard as we have in Burger.
And we would like to give a very special thank you to our lovely stage manager, Michelle Berger, for going above and beyond the call of duty.
We've really enjoyed doing the show, so we hope you enjoy watching it.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Marvelous morning, isn't it?
Smell that fresh air.
Makes me glad to be alive. Breakfast first, gentlemen, or exercise?
A quick jog around the park in the crisp morning air might do just the trick.
A capital idea.
Nothing like a good jog to whet the appetite.
Well then, let's be off.
Before the crowd,
The loiterers
The homeless
spoil our day. Does a man good.
makes one feel alive.
Gets the juices flowing.
Breakfast, gentlemen?
Excellent suggestion.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Most welcome.
We are almost welcome.
Most welcome indeed. Read in the paper this morning.
You didn't.
Scandalous.
But then you can't believe everything you read.
I don't believe it.
It was right there in black and white.
Well, there you have it.
I rest my case.
Bleeding yellow liberalist journalism.
All.
Oh!
Almost plus today, but decided against it.
Let that be a lesson to you.
Oh, it was.
And well, it should have been.
A lesson to be
Is
learned.
a lesson to be earned.
Gentlemen, observe. Look at her.
Filthy.
Disgusting.
Degenerate.
Doesn't bathe.
Doesn't shave.
Doesn't drive an Escalade.
Primitive.
Barbaric.
Immigrant. Good day to you, madam.
A refreshing nip in the air. Wouldn't you agree?
They say we might have rain this afternoon.
Doesn't understand a word we say.
Ignorant as a block of wood.
Think as a brick. Tell me, madam, who does your hair? It's to die for.
A jest.
Bravo!
Shall we join in?
Certainly.
What are the consequences?
Mustn't think of that now, Robinson. Throw caution to the wind.
Right you are, Everett.
Besides, she obviously doesn't speak the language.
How shall I begin?
Degrade her.
Abuse her.
Insult and deride.
Don't be afraid. There are three of us.
Your hair is a mess.
Good show. Well done.
You're next.
Well, I don't know.
It's easy, really.
Yes?
Everett, will you have a go?
Yes. I will. And without further ado, madam, you are dirty. You, my good woman, are a filthy pile of unwashed laundry, a seething mass of fecundity, a reeking, roiling cesspool stew of assorted, sordid.
Go on, Everett. You were doing marvelously.
Do you think so?
Absolutely. You
I'm
agree,
touched.
Theobald?
Oh yes, quite alliterative. Just the thing for a Monday morn.
Where was I?
Sorted.
Sorted, yes. The unfortunate creature who stands before us. But I see she's moved off.
The nerve. After we had deigned to grant her our wisdom,
An insinuation?
she just walks off without so much as a thank you or good day, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, that is, after all, the plight of those not fortunate enough to call themselves Native Americans.
The nail,
On the head
the fact,
of the matter.
the deciding
vote.
But I digress. Where was I?
Sorted.
American.
Americans, yes. Where in the course of human existence we hold these truths to be self-evident. That glory, hallelujah! Teacher hits me with a ruler, and purple mountains majesty above the fruited plain. While the deer and the antelope rolled off the table and fell out the door. Lulu went to heaven, and the steamboat went to...
Brilliant speech. Quite right.
Quite what?
And what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. I live in a country where I'm free to be a Republican in a democratic society.
Or a Democrat in a republic.
Or a Freemason in an Opus Dei cult.
I live in a country where I can sit high atop a city skyline, earning billions of dollars.
Billions.
Billions! Sucking out money through my own neighbor's gas tanks. Freedom of speech!
Freedom of choice!
Freedom to pirate music and movies off the internet!
Freedom.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long way from home. A long way from home.
Me mother was a scullery maid on the good ship Lollipop.
But she taught you right from wrong.
Oh, she did!
Me mother was a pugilist!
And he beat you on the ground.
And I deserved it.
Given these tools, I have risen above the storm.
You'd think everyone would learn to conform.
Conform!
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 Oh, Milton, I thought the night would never end. Being apart from you is too unbearable.
Oh, Gladys, it doesn't have to be this way. We can run off together.
Elope? That's out of the question. I want you to make an honest woman out of me. Elopement seems dirty, like we're hiding something. And I don't want to hide my feelings for you. You're my all, my everything.
Oh, Gladys.
Oh, Milton, how do things get so ever out of control? I feel as if I'm caught in a whirlwind, and I can't find my footing.
Hold on to me, Gladys. I'll be your rock.
My rock and my salvation.
Oh, my love.
Oh, Milton, why is everyone just trying to tear us apart? Why do they only see our differences? Why do they point to the reasons this relationship won't work? Can't they see we belong together? Why are they trying to tear us apart so?
Gladys, there will come a day soon when we can lose these bonds upon which society has on us. And check out.
Oh, Milton, when I look into your eyes, I see that you believe. And your belief, it makes me stronger. It makes me believe too.
Gladys, my love.
A touching scene!
A beautiful moment.
Love surely conquers all.
Do you realize the risk we take meeting here in public?
Please, don't.
Someone will recognize us.
I don't care.
There will be talk. Your church group.
Oh, that sewing circle is a bunch of gossiping biddies. Let them whisper what they want. My love for you could overcome cheap talk and wild speculation.
Good show!
Bravo!
Way to go!
But you'll be vilified.
Why? Because I'm white and you're North Korean? Because I'm a Baptist and you're a communist? Because I'm slowly poisoning my husband so that one day we can be together?
What?
So I might have to wear a scarlet A on my bodice for the rest of my life. So you might only have visitation rights on weekends. So I might give birth to a love child sired by a burly prison guard in the state penitentiary. It'll all be worth it. If I still have you.
You make me want to run right up and join an extremist group with plans to dynamite my house. You give me courage to fight for what I believe in.
Isn't that what love is all about?
Darling.
Dearest.
Outrageous!
I'm shocked.
It's like something out of a reality show.
Pardon me, please.
I hope I'm not interrupted.
Oh, get a room!
You're from the Department of Child Welfare.
Why no?
The credit bureau?
No, still cold.
The FBI? The CIA?
Getting warmer.
I won't let you take it from me!
Sir, I insist!
You'll never take us alive, Copper.
You misunderstand!
Careful, Milton, he looks dangerous!
You fail to comprehend! We're not from the government!
You're not?
No! We are simply citizens! Like you!
Oh, that's different, isn't it, Gladys?
Yes, it is. So glad to meet you. I'm Gladys. Gladys is very glad to meet you. So very glad Gladys is.
Pleased to meet you, madam.
The pleasure is mine.
Is it? Apparently so. Allow me to make introductions on behalf of myself and my compatriots. The dapper gentleman sprawling on the ground is Theobald, and
How do you do?
yes, hovering above him or directly thereabouts is the ever ubiquitous Robinson.
Enchanté.
Charmed.
And I am Everett.
Glad to make your acquaintance.
Pardon me, but the lads and I couldn't help overhearing your conversation.
These chauffeurs.
Interlopers!
I assure you.
It couldn't be helped.
We have ears.
What do you want from us?
Madam, please,
Sir, I assure you.
We simply want to share an observation.
Make a suggestion.
impart a few words of wisdom.
Advice?
About our situation?
You can help us?
See, Milton, I told you these gentlemen were true Samaritans.
How could I have doubted you?
Never doubt me again.
My love.
My all.
They're at it again.
Locked in an embrace.
Two hearts pounding 1 to 1.
But we digress. Ahem! Excuse me!
Look, Milton, 3 strange men are watching us.
They obviously have no love of their own, and so turn to tourism to fulfill their carnal needs.
Madam!
Oh, it's you. You're here to deliver us from our plague.
The lads and I have spent hours upon hours in contemplation of the situation of mankind.
From our lofty perch, we see the dire calamities that result from improper social interaction.
And through the years, we've gained a certain measure of certainty in delicate matters such as yours.
What can we do?
What's to become of us?
Tell us. What is the answer?
Conform!
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 What?
Give up this insane quest for happiness.
Return to your safe routines and mundane lifestyle.
Be miserable, like the rest of us.
You mean this?
Are you serious?
Why, yes. It might seem difficult now, but in the future, you'll look back and realize you've done the right thing.
Time heals all wounds.
Sir, are you truly prepared to leave behind your favorite chair?
Your TV remote?
You've got the point.
And when was the last time you watered your goldfish? Poor little fella, flying away in this bowl.
And forget for a moment, madam, that there's a husband at home.
And children.
And children to clean up after. The vacuuming and cooking.
You can still take back something for yourself.
Can I?
Yes, go home right now while the house is empty and take a nice bubble bath.
Read a trashy novel, drink a glass of wine.
And shave your knees.
When things start to spiral out of control, like they seem to do during waking hours, keep one thought in mind.
What's that?
Conform!
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 You're right, you know.
How could we have thought this relationship would never work out?
Be brave, my little Mundi.
I'll never forget you.
It was fun, kid.
A barrel.
Bye.
Bye.
So, now that you're free, what are you doing Saturday night?
How can you say this after what you just said?
It's a free country.
You masher!
Ooh.
Darling?
Dearest!
A touching scene.
Thank you, Robinson, but I think it's much safer down here.
Does a fellow good to know that he's done his part to set the world to rights. And what's this? A back to nature movement? A celebratory picnic? Burning ants? Mind if I join?
Not at all.
A lady in a wheelbarrow. A Rubenesque weasel with mittens.
Everett,
Yes, Robinson?
do you ever?
Ever what, Robinson?
No.
No.
Silly, really.
I can stand a bit of silliness when I'm lying down.
A camel with elephantiasis.
Well, it's just seeing the two of them together. The passion, the caring, the way they looked into each other's eyes.
Ah, I understand.
Have you ever thought about,
Of course I have. And I always promise myself that one day,
before it's too late,
before I've gone around the bend,
while there's still time left on the clock,
that I would find myself a certain someone.
A girl.
Yes, Theobald, a girl.
you don't mean it.
Well, of course I do. I'm a man, aren't I? We must all of us at some point lay down the artifice of youth, be done with the sowing of oats, and well,
Conform?
yes, Robinson, you're an astute fellow. Now we begin a journey, one preordained by the constraints of society since time immemorial, the sanctity of marriage.
But where to begin?
One must find and woo a woman.
Of the female persuasion?
No doubt.
But where to look?
The library,
A barn,
the halls of academia,
the gym,
a theater,
a Caribbean cruise.
a bus stop.
By jingo, Theobald has the jump on us.
And imagine, right here in the park.
Hello.
Hi.
Waiting for the bus? Me too.
Didn't take him long to get the conversation going there.
Dove right in there.
We mustn't let him get the better of us, mustn't we?
Look, another.
And another! My God, they're everywhere!
Good luck to you, old man.
You too.
A beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful.
I couldn't help but notice.
The book that you're reading,
You're an artist.
one of my favorites.
I'd like to think so.
Mine too. I love a spring day.
The world is full of
Birds, so free.
The imagery
Of man versus nature.
It makes me feel alive.
gives me hope that somewhere.
In the trees.
the way the sunlight.
Stories, the only thing
we ever cared about.
Makes one just stop.
And revel.
Makes one just look.
At life.
Makes one just feel.
So hopeless.
My name is Kitty.
Theobald.
Robinson.
Margaret. Dolores.
Everett. Pleased to meet you.
I've seen you before.
Do you come here often?
I hope I'm not being forward.
Here.
On days like today. In this world, we can't afford to shilly-shally.
You wait for the 10:24 Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
I wish every day was like today.
Then let me be blunt.
You noticed.
Somehow, I think it could be. Please do.
I noticed you.
Would you care to dance?
I must have you.
I
Never.
Dream.
This.
Would
Ever.
happen.
Me.
You.
search.
And
Search.
your
Whole.
Life.
Never.
daring.
Think.
Dream.
Think.
That.
One day.
And
Out
then.
of nowhere.
Out of the clear blue.
Turn.
The corner.
And then.
Now.
Cheese.
Whooper Day.
Well, there it is.
Here we are. My domicile.
My humble abode.
Lovely.
Charming.
Quaint.
So glad you like
Make
it.
yourself at home.
What's mine is yours.
I like what you've done with the place.
It's so.
Manly. Of course, the windows in the kitchen need curtains.
The place could use a color scheme throughout.
It cries for a mustache.
By all means.
It would be so nice.
Do whatever you like.
Just one thing.
I could mention it.
It's just.
Anything, darling.
You're not going to smoke that nasty cigar in here, are you?
Could we knock out this wall to let more sun in?
I like to be alone from 7 to 11:30 every day. And don't.
You'll have to get a second job to pay for the new edition.
My book club is coming at 8. Make yourself scarce, will you? Use coasters.
Flowers every Monday.
I have mood swings.
If you want to kiss, you have to pay.
My mother doesn't take up much space. You'll hardly notice her.
You really should use my analyst. She'll straighten you right out.
Wait 1 second.
You don't appreciate me.
You don't respect me.
You don't understand me.
I do.
I do.
I just want what's best for the children.
Children!
What's God's green earth for?
It's a culmination of our expression of love for each other.
Albatross, though they may be, it is our destiny.
So you've got to stop thinking only for yourself.
Stop chasing dreams and think of your responsibilities.
Or hanging out with the boys chasing every skirt that walks by.
Clean up your act.
Get off the stoop!
Stop boozing it up and go get a job.
Just look at this basement. It hasn't been cleaned in years.
I'm throwing out your pornography.
Dearest, lamb chop.
Giggly poo!
Here.
Until you learn your place.
You're in the doghouse, mister.
But darling.
Conform.
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 Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten us into.
Oh, you poor dear.
Here, have a cup of cocoa.
And I just baked some cookies. No sense in them going to waste.
Oh, spasiba.
Don't mention it.
Anytime.
You have a marvelous bone structure. You ever considered modeling?
Gentlemen, do you know what we've been given?
A dose of our own medicine?
Shaft?
No. A second chance.
How so?
Prick. Spell.
We must conform!
A revolutionary concept.
I can feign any number of emotional responses this very moment.
Please do.
Yes, gentlemen, we shall conform. But not tonight. First, we make them sweat a little.
Devious.
Maniacal.
And then, when the ladies wake to find their beds untreasured by our presence, they will come rushing out to us
Hearts open wide.
Spinach in their teeth.
for a joyful and harmonious reunion. So, let us resolve to make the best of the situation at hand,
Rough it, so to speak.
As the Boy Scouts of yore.
and sleep out under the stars.
Now what?
My blankie!
Stiff upper lip, gentlemen. Merely a test of our resolve. It's time to get ugly.
Do we beat her?
Do we torch our homes?
No. We squat